Good afternoon, everyone. Welcome to Bucknell University's Kinney Natatorium, the site for the 2022 CWPA Division I Women's Varsity Water Polo Championship. This is quarterfinal day, and our second match will feature in the dark caps the number 3 seed Princeton University Tigers, playing against in the white caps the number 6 seed St. Francis University Red Flash. All games are being broadcast live, so we need everyone to be on their best behavior. Please support the participants and officials in a positive manner. Anyone failing to do so may be removed from the pool. Also remember that alcohol and tobacco products within the competition site are strictly prohibited. The referees for this game on the scores table side, from Orlando, Florida, J.R. Perez, and on the players bench side from Philadelphia, Pennsylvania, Josh Kratz. The Collegiate Water Polo Association is proud to offer live and archive coverage of the 2022 CWPA Women's Division I Varsity Championship through our website at www.collegiatewaterpolo.org. Why don't you text your friends and family back home and have them simply click on the Multimedia tab on the CWPA homepage, register for a password, and watch all the games with you live or at their leisure. Cost is $10 per game or $25 for the entire tournament. Number 2 in the dark cap for Princeton, Laura Larkin, wins the swim-off against number 7, Abby Carter, in the white cap for St. Francis. For those watching the live stream, Princeton in the dark caps controlling the ball, moving right to left on your screen. St. Francis in the white caps moving left to right. Cross-pool pass! Oh, and a wide-open net is missed as Larkin hits the post. Isabel Lumley with the outlet pass. Mid-pool to Hayden Lang, who goes to the left wing. Trapped on the wing is Emesha Such. Princeton exclusion for holding the suit. Her first of the game called against number 2, Laura Larkin. Time of the exclusion, 7:18. St. Francis on the power play. 4-2 formation for the Red Flash. Carter up top. Addie Williams to the post. And it hits the crossbar and stays out. A nice pass from Williams into the post to Hayden Lang, but she hits the underside of the crossbar. On the change of possession, Princeton back to full strength. Larkin back from the penalty area. Plays it on the left side. Working with Grace Houlihan. And now it's Kayla Jelensky. Cross pool all the way. Rachel Carver. And it's up top. The long shot is off the post. Rebounds outside. New shot clock for Princeton after the shot. Larkin curling around, goes up top. Houlihan working with Geneviève Frépon. Shot goes off the post and out of play. Change of possession. St. Francis takes over. Mid-pool pass for Hayden Lang, the junior from Placentia, California. Makes a bad pass. intended for MSS Such. And now it's Rachel Carver. St. Francis exclusion for holding on the drive. Her first of the game called against number 7, Abby Carter. Time of the exclusion, 5:35. Princeton on the power play. Larkin puts it back up. Jelensky goes cross pool. Frépon back to Jelensky. Winds up and scores in the top right corner. Princeton power play goal, her first of the game, scored by number 20, Kayla Jelensky. Time of the goal, 5:14. The score, Princeton 1, St. Francis 0. So the Tigers get on the board early. Lang trapped in her own end with a fierce press from Jovana Sekulic. Sekulic from Belgrade, Serbia. Long cross-pool pass. Addie Williams has to swim out to get it. Looks at the shot clock, sees there's no time left, and dumps it. Delay of game called against number 9, Addie Williams of St. Francis, for throwing the ball away. Princeton takes over, calling for the ball and getting it on the far right side. Larkin on the top left, steps to the middle. Offensive foul, holding the wrist, called in the center against number 8, Jovana Sekulic. Williams trapped on the side of the pool. Jelensky with the hard press. Gets it down the wing. Kimberly Frostad puts it up top. It's Lang. Keeps it going, one more to Kayla Rhodes. Rhodes drives. It's on the left wing. And now to Williams, the power shooter, puts it in the center on a nice pass, but crashing nicely was Sekulic. The freshman from Belgrade, Serbia, 58 goals during the regular season. And now she sends Jelensky in on the break. Spin move to play defense by Williams. And no call on the play. Jelensky holding the ball, allowed the defense to come over, push her down and take the ball out of her hand. The play made by Hayden Lang. Williams calls for it. Working with Lang. And now Such. 5 on the shot clock. Hard turn to the inside. Oh, she's got position as the clock's going to run out. Princeton exclusion for pulling back inside 5 meters on the turn to the net. Her first of the game called against number 13, Grace Houlihan. Time of the exclusion, 2:52. St. Francis is taking a 30-second timeout and will go to the power play. So the Red Flash with a power play opportunity to pull even. They'll line up with Addie Williams on the far right side. Taylor Hallbauer on the right post. Up top will be Kimberly Frostad, who has the ball. Top left is Kayla Rhodes. Coming off the left post was Carissa Semple. It's penalties expired. Still 10 seconds on the shot clock. Semple. Bad pass across pool. Delay of game, throwing the ball away, called against number 5, Kimberly Frostad of St. Francis. Princeton already back at full strength, gets the ball. Larkin on the left side. Up top, Frépon. Throws it behind a driving Houlihan. Yelensky with room, scores in the short side. St. Francis allowing that cross-pool pass. And this time, Yelensky making no mistake. Princeton goal, her second of the game, scored by number 20, Kayla Yelensky. Time of the goal, 1:59. The score, Princeton 2, St. Francis 0. Wholesale changes from the Tigers. Into the game, number 9, Kayla Carroll. Number 14, Maisie McPherson. Number 11, Mira Burkhart. Number 4, Nicole Kresich. And number 3, Delaney Whalen. Williams on the right side. It's Frostad. The two exchange passes. Frostad pushed out. Ordinary foul, 7 on the shot clock. Driving hard. Ball under, called against the drive by Carissa Semple. Burkhart and Whalen coming back for the Tigers. Now it's on the right side for Kresich. Looking to pass the whole way, overthrows her intended target, Maisie McPherson. Now it's Carroll. Back on the wing. Lots of passing. Now on the wing. And the shot over the bar and out of play. That from the hand of Mira Burkhart. Hard to the counter goes Emesha Such of St. Francis, but the ball doesn't get down the pool. So it'll be Kimberly Frostad, the freshman from Regina, Saskatchewan. Kayla Rhodes has her pass tipped but recovered by Frostad. Driving hard is Such. She's stopped by the defense of Carroll. Princeton exclusion for holding the suit. Her first of the game called against number 5, Alana Evans. Time of the exclusion, 17 seconds. St. Francis on the power play. Shot deflected out of play. Nice defensive block by Mira Burkhart. On the change of possession, Princeton back to full strength. And the score at the end of the first quarter of play, Princeton Tigers and Dark Caps 2, the St. Francis Red Flash and White Caps 0. Lots of action, plenty of cross-pool passes from the Tigers. Not a lot happening on offense for the Red Flash. They're going to have to solve that problem. Either open up the middle by having some outside shooting or earn some more exclusions with more driving. The task is heavy for the Red Flash, who lost both times by wide margins during the regular season to the Tigers. Princeton winning 10-3 and 12-5. And taking a 2-0 lead into the second quarter. We'll be back with second quarter action from the Kinney Natatorium on the campus of Bucknell University in Lewisburg, Pennsylvania. You are watching 2022 CWPA Division I Women's Varsity Water Polo action on the CWPA Network. Welcome back to Kinney Natatorium. We're ready for second quarter action. Number 9 in the dark cap, Kayla Carroll for Princeton. And the Tigers win their second swim off in a row. Abby Carter not getting there in time for the red flash. Tigers set up. Red flash with 4 defenders in the back line. Five seconds in the shot clock. And there's the outside shot, deflected away. New shot clock. And St. Francis will go to the attack after the timeout. A minute gone in the second quarter. Tigers up 2-0. On the far left wing, it's Such. Back across for Carter. Down the wing to Williams. And stuck up top with Carter. Now it's Semple, pair of Canadians passing back and forth up top, and the long shot from Carter is well over the bar and out of play. Princeton will take over. It'll be Kayla Carroll, the sophomore from Greenwich, Connecticut, going cross pool. And a nice pass into the post. The Tigers going from left side, right side, back to left side post. And the red flash defense not able to follow the ball quick enough. Princeton goal, her first of the game, scored by number 19, Kate Mallory. Time of the goal, 6:26. The score, Princeton 3, St. Francis 0. So the red flash go back to work. Up top, Semple into the center. Ordinary foul called in the center. Princeton exclusion for holding on the drive. Her first of the game called against number 10, Annie Robinson. Time of the exclusion, 5:57. St. Francis on the power play. Another power play opportunity for the red flash. Oh, and contact to the face. Exclusion for Princeton for contact to the head. Called against number 8, Jovana Sekulic. The first penalty is expired. The shot squeaks through. Goalie Isabel Zoller. St. Francis power play goal, her first of the game, scored by number 14, Carissa Semple. Time of the goal, 5:28. The score, Princeton 3, St. Francis 1. So the junior from Craven, Saskatchewan, Canada, gets the red flash on the board with a power play goal. Crosspool, Yelensky scores. Princeton goal, her third of the game, scored by number 20, Kayla Yelensky. Time of the goal, 5:13. The score, Princeton 4, St. Francis 1. Lumley with the long outlet, looking for Frostad. Frostad, another Canadian on the Red Flash roster. And the step back attempt by Williams is blocked at the defense. Correction on that. Hallbauer, another one of the Canadians. She from Edmonton, Alberta. The long pass, nicely placed. Open on the far side is Larkin. She gets the pass and scores. St. Francis unable to recover. Princeton counterattack goal, her first of the game, scored by number 2, Laura Larkin. Time of the goal, 4:32. The score, Princeton 5, St. Francis 1. Lang onto the left side for Frostad. All the way to the other side, it's Carter. Up top, Williams. Williams has yet to unleash, and maybe she will now, her shot, but it's blocked to the defense. Hard to the counterattack, 2-on-1, going the other way, it's the Tigers. 2-on-1, coming in on the right side, it's Robinson, and her shot falls short. Lumley with the ball, the freshman from Brisbane, Australia. Princeton exclusion for holding, called against number 8, Joanna Sekulic. Couple of fakes and shot is blocked to the defense. New shot clock, St. Francis. The penalty has expired. Teams are at full strength. Williams with a chance to shoot, elects not to. Carter has Williams. They are exchanging passes and not gaining much positionally. And it's getting worse by the second. The good drive now, step back and shot, scores! Hayden Lang. Holding the ball on the right side, appearing to be doing nothing, may have put the Princeton defense to sleep. And all of a sudden, Hayden Lang bursts into the center, gets the pass, steps back and scores. Correction on that, it was Grace Houlihan. Kayla Yelensky on the steal. And now, with a slight advantage, Mira Burkhart looking for pass, then goes to the net, holds. Oh, and a nice play on the defense. But Burkhart gets the ball. His foul puts it in play. Working with Larkin. Into the center. Ordinary foul. Delay of game called against Princeton's number 10, Annie Robinson, for throwing the ball away. St. Francis takes over. Robinson fronting the center, Taylor Hallbauer. Now it's Carter. And stepping in front to make the steal was Houlihan. Frostad tried to show the referee her suit was being held. Now it's Larkin. She's got lots of room. 2-on-1 in front. And her shot, at a lunging save by Lumley. And they try to go into Yelensky. And it's tipped away at the defense. The play made by Kayla Rhodes, the freshman from Oceanside, California. Shot clock differential, 6 seconds before the end of the half. 20 seconds on the clock for the red flash. Rhodes. Long cross pool pass for Carter. And now it'll be Frostad. In and out. And the shot, and a great shot attempt off her back came from Emisha Such. One shot at the end. No shot attempt as the clock had expired. And the score at the end of the first half of play, the Princeton Tigers and Darkcaps 5, the St. Francis Red Flash and Whitecaps 2. So the teams will change ends and get ready for second half action after a 5-minute break. The Tigers on top by 3. It'll be up to the Red Flash to figure out how to set their defense so that they don't give up so many cross-pool passes to the left wing especially. And for the Tigers, keep doing what they've been doing, as so far it's been working. And they are up by 3. We'll be back with the first half scoring summary and second half action after we take this break. You're watching 2022 CWPA Division I Collegiate Women's Varsity Water Polo Championship action from the Kinney Natatorium at Bucknell University. This is the CWPA Network. Welcome back to the Kinney Natatorium. Friday afternoon in Lewisburg, Pennsylvania. Quarterfinal day at the 2022 CWPA Division I Women's Varsity Championships. Halftime score, Princeton 5, St. Francis 2. Our first half scoring summary is brought to you by the Collegiate Water Polo Association's great sponsors, and we thank them for their continuing support. Cap 7, the official ball. Fox 40, the official whistle. Turbo, the maker of fine water polo suits and deckware. And Healy Awards, the maker of all of our great championship plaques. For Princeton, 3 goals from number 20, Kayla Jelensky, 1 from number 2, Laura Larkin, and number 19, Kate Mallory. For St. Francis, single tallies from number 6, Hayden Lang, and number 14, Carissa Semple. Exclusions for Princeton, 2 on number 8, Jovana Sekulic, and 1 each to number 2, Laura Larkin, number 5, Alana Evans, number 10, Annie Robinson, and number 13, Grace Houlihan. For St. Francis, 1 exclusion to number 7, Abby Carter. Number 3 in the white cap, Kayla Rhodes for St. Francis. Number 9, Kayla Carroll for Princeton, who wins the swim-off. The Princeton Tigers in the dark caps with the ball, moving left to right on your screen. St. Francis in the white caps moving right to left, trailing 5-2. So it's Nicole Kresich working up top, along with Alana Evans. On the right wing now, Kayla Carroll. Goal, her first of the game, scored by number 4, Nicole Kresich. Time of the goal, 7:28. Score, Princeton 6, St. Francis 2. So the red flash, the attack. Offensive foul, straight arming, called against number 3, Kayla Rhodes of St. Francis. Princeton takes over. The Tigers to the attack. The red flash recovering. On the right side, it's Kresich. Working with Evans. And now McPherson. Evans again slides to the middle. She's already scored once from that area. Across. McPherson fumbles the ball, shoots, and it's blocked at the defense. A nice play by Carissa Semple. And on the right side will be Addie Williams. Williams, the junior from Clovis, California. Played for Royal 559 Water Polo Academy. Apparently does a very mean Jay Leno impression. She steps back to get the ball. 5 seconds in the shot clock. Coming in on the right side, Carter. And she scores! Not a lot of room on the short right side for a right-handed shooter. The red flash are not going away. Back to within 3. The red flash move up. Semple with the short pass to the left side for Rhodes, who goes all the way cross pool for Williams. Now with the ball. She sends the ball to fire for distance and misses wide left. Body position fell down too much to the left side and the shot was not accurate. The long lead pass. The turn on the backhand going to the net. Excellent hands up by Semple. Backhand shot, scores! Kate Mallory. Princeton counterattack goal, her second of the game, scored by number 19, Kate Mallory. Time of the goal, 4 minutes. Score Princeton 8, St. Francis 3. So at the halfway mark of the third quarter, the Tigers get 2 in a row and now have pulled out to a 5-goal advantage, their largest of the game. Princeton exclusion for grabbing the suit. Her first of the game called against number 9, Kayla Carroll. Time of the exclusion, 3:48. St. Francis will go to the power play after its timeout. So a timeout for Jay O'Neill and the Red Flash team. They need a goal to get back. Down 5 now. They got to whittle away at the advantage that Princeton has, and they will do so with a plan of attack after this timeout. We'll see what Jay O'Neill comes up with. And we'll be back with the St. Francis power play. This is the CWPA Network. And we're back for the St. Francis power play. Just past the halfway mark. Oh, and wasting no time was Kayla Rhodes, the freshman from Oceanside, California. Let a rocket go, but it hit the crossbar and stayed out. So the Tigers to the attack. Little room on the right side, 2-on-1. But Evans goes up top. Cece Stewart now in the game with the ball for the Tigers. Evans. Cross pool. Stewart with the shot. She scores coming in off the bench. And the Tigers bench erupts in appreciation. Princeton goal, her first of the game, scored by number 6, Cece Stewart. Time of the goal, 3:09. And the dreaded 2-goal swing for the St. Francis Red Flash. They're on the power play, a chance to pull within 4. They miss. And the Tigers come the other way on the ensuing play and push the lead to 6. And stepping in front, Nicole Kresich takes the ball away on the pass intended for Kayla Rhodes. And Stewart with another chance going down the wing. Gets chased down by Addie Williams. Stewart losing her cap. Now it's Evans. Already with an outside shot goal. Goes cross cage. Now it's back up for Stewart. He's checked by Hallbauer. Evans. And throwing the ball away. Scooped up by Amisha Such. And it'll be Addie Williams. Pace slowed somewhat as we come down to the 2-minute mark remaining in the third quarter. Semple working with Rhodes. And now room on the side. And the skip shot is off the post from Kimberly Frostad, but recovered on a nice alert play by Mira Burkhart. So a new shot clock for the Red Flash. Frostad working in the corner with Williams. Williams doesn't like what it looks like, but Frostad does. Top right corner on the short side. St. Francis goal, her first of the game, scored by number 5, Kimberly Frostad. Time of the goal, 1:34. Score, Princeton 9, St. Francis 4. So back to within 5. Slight delay while Cece Stewart gets her cap before exiting the pool. Addie Williams doing the sportsmanship thing, knowing where the cap was, retrieving it for Stewart. And a late substitution sees Rebecca Pendleton, the senior from Maple Glen, Pennsylvania, come in for the red flash, her first action of the game. It's Evans. Cross pool. It's Larkin looking to give it back to her. She does. And then into the center. St. Francis exclusion for going over top of the center forward to play the ball. Her first of the game called against number 14, Carissa Semple. Princeton power play goal, her first of the game. Her first of the game scored by number 5, Alana Evans. And a great opportunity in front is tipped wide by Kayla Rhodes. Less than a minute remains in the third quarter, and now it's Evans. Long cross pool is just too far for Laura Larkin, who had an opening. And now it's Kresic. Driving hard and stepping back is Larkin, and her shot is blocked off the post, and it stays on the goal line. 20 seconds remain. Head coach Jay O'Neill telling his goalie, Isabel Lumley, to take her time. Let's get it down and get a shot in the last 5 seconds so there's no counterattack. But better hurry, because now there is 5 seconds. And the backhand shot, and there to stop it was Zoller. They score at the end of 3 quarters of play. The Princeton Tigers and Dark Caps 10, the St. Francis Red Flash and White Caps 4. So the Tigers up by 6 heading into the final quarter. Following up on their 2 regular season victories, 10-3 and 12-5 over the Red Flash. Red Flash putting up a stronger fight today in the quarterfinals. We'll see what happens in the fourth quarter. You're watching the 2022 CWPA Women's Division I Varsity Water Polo Championship from Bucknell University in Lewisburg, Pennsylvania. This is the CWPA Network. She fires it well over the net. Tigers will go to their first attack of the fourth quarter. Long outlet for Carver. Ball under, called in the center. Against center forward, Jovana Sekulic. Carter to Lang. No one to pass to. Now coming back is Rhodes to help. Dropping off is McPherson. 5 seconds in the shot clock. Carter better unload in a hurry. She does, but right at goalie Isabel Zoller, a senior from Coronado, California. Zoller with 151 saves during the regular season for the Tigers. Larkin fouled, puts the ball in play. St. Francis exclusion for two hands wrapping around the center forward. Her first of the game called against number 6, Hayden Lang. Time of the exclusion, 6:12. Princeton on the power play. So it's Jelensky. Cross pool. Cross pool again and onto the post. Oh, and a great defensive play by Kayla Rhodes. On the block out of bounds, the ball turns over to St. Francis, and on the change of possession, the red flash back to full strength. Carter, already with a goal. Plays for Pacific Storm in the Canadian League. A yellow card has been issued to St. Francis head coach Jay O'Neill. Princeton exclusion for holding in the center. Her first of the game called against number 20, Kayla Jelensky. Time of the exclusion, 5:32. St. Francis on the power play. Almost throwing the ball away. Teams are even strength. The shot, the short side hits the post. That coming from Kimberly Frostad, the freshman from Regina, Saskatchewan. Four Canadians on the St. Francis team. 2 from Saskatchewan, 1 from Alberta, and 1 from British Columbia. Cross pool. It's Carver. Checked by Frostad. Oh, and stepping in was Larkin, but what a great block on the defense by Hayden Lang. St. Francis exclusion, her first of the game for going over top of the player to play the ball, called against number 8, Taylor Hallbauer. Time of exclusion, 4:29. Princeton on the power play. And a timing play obviously worked on in practice. Goes from the left side to the right wing to Rachel Carver, and then in for the tip off the post by number 8, Jovana Skulic, the freshman from Belgrade, Serbia. And Princeton extends its lead to 7. Princeton power play goal, her first of the game, scored by number 8, Jovana Sekulic. Time of the goal, 4:19. Princeton exclusion, her first of the game, called against number 3, Delaney Whalen, for holding on the drive. Time of the exclusion, 4:06. St. Francis on the power play. Almost stolen away on a great leap by Lauren Larkin. Defensive block out of bounds, turns the ball over. Princeton gets back to full strength. Zoller, mid-pool for McPherson. And wasting no time, the Tigers score right off the exclusion. Jay O'Neill objecting to the fact that there was not a clear indication of which player was excluded. The exclusion, her second of the game was against number 6, Hayden Lang. The quick conversion by Princeton. Her first of the game scored by number 11, Mira Burkhart. Time of the goal, 3:25. On the previous play, the exclusion was against number 6, White of St. Francis, Hayden Lang, due to the cap being scrunched up. Couldn't tell what the number was between 6 and 8, so the wrong player was shown on the defense to be excluded. So we go back to the time of the error and reset the shot clock. The goal does not count, and number 6 is excluded. So Mira Burkhart loses her power play goal, but she'll still have a chance to get it. Princeton on the power play. Carver working up top with Yelensky. Back on the post where she scored. Burkhart curling around was Whalen. Now the sharpshooter, Yelensky, passes off, and they were looking for the post, but the passing not excellent. Yelensky taking her time, still 5 seconds on the shot clock. The fake, the shot, and cross cage in the top corner. Great accuracy by Laura Larkin. Princeton power play goal, her second of the game, scored by number 2, Laura Larkin. Time of the goal, 2:56. So after all is said and done, Princeton does end up with a power play goal. The correct St. Francis player was excluded. Eight goals the margin now for the Tigers. Addie Williams. Marked closely by Annie Robinson, who has her hands up. Now the ball's quickly to the other side of the pool. Frostad working with Rhodes. Quickly up top, Lang. Rhodes drives the post. Gets the pass. Steps away. Passes a great pass, but it just wasn't far enough. Hallbauer not able to pull it on the backhand. Cece Stewart works in the middle. Whalen into Burkhart, making the turn, and shoots way wide on the left side. St. Francis, on taking possession, has taken a timeout. That is the Red Flash final timeout of the game. The CWPA would like to thank our great sponsors for their continuing support. Cap 7, the official ball. Fox 40, the official whistle. Turbo, the maker of fine water polo suits and deckwear. And Healy Awards, the maker of our great championship plaques. Earlier today in the first quarter final, the number 2 seed Harvard Crimson shut out the number 7 seed Mount St. Mary's Mountaineers 16-0. Coming up next at 4 p.m., it'll be the host Bucknell University Bison, 5th seed, taking on the number 4 seed Brown University Bears in the final quarterfinal game of the day. So the Red Flash go to the attack with a quick pass to the left wing for Emisha Such. Up top, Carissa Semple. And Such. And now in the middle with room, and the shot off the post. Tori Navarro seeing her first action, the freshman from Stockton, California. And open on the right side is Annie Robinson. Can they get her the ball? No, they can't. Good defense on the wing by Carissa Semple. Delaney Whalen into the center. And a nice crash from number 13, Taylor Simon, the freshman from Murrieta, California, also seeing her first action of the game. Semple mid-pool. Passed it to the left wing at the same time that Rebecca Pendleton was driving. 1 minute to play in the fourth quarter. Last minute of play in quarter number 4. It'll be Maisie McPherson, junior from Dana Point, California. Moving up the pool, driving is Mindy Pang, junior from Greenwich, Connecticut. Long cross pool off the fingertips of the intended recipient, CC Stewart. Delay of game called against number 6, CC Stewart of Princeton, for throwing the ball away. 26 seconds remains in the fourth quarter. Red Flash with a final attack. Offensive foul called on the drive on the Red Flash. And the Tigers take over, spread out, content to merely let the clock run out. And the final score, the Princeton Tigers 12, the St. Francis Red Flash 4. Princeton advances to tomorrow's semifinal at 1 p.m. against Harvard. St. Francis will play at 11:30 a.m. in a consolation round game. The player of the game with 3 goals from the Princeton University Tigers, number 20, Kayla Jelensky. So an expected outcome with Princeton comfortable 8-goal winners over the St. Francis Red Flash. Much tougher test coming up as the number 3 seed Tigers will take on the number 2 seed Harvard Crimson tomorrow at 1 o'clock in the semifinal game.